Hey everybody, we'll get started here in a minute or so. All right. All right, guys. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. Go ahead and just adjust this and we'll go ahead and get started. So, sorry about the little title issue. I know I had 2021, which I do have those boxes, but the actual picture was the 2022, and that's the box we were trying to do. So we're doing the 2022. I went ahead and messaged everybody about that. Um, yeah, so it's 2022 Prestige Cello Box, 12 packs per box, 30 cards per pack. So we got a lot of cards to go through, and we'll do 6 packs at a time. And let's get started. Good luck, everybody. And of course, we'll be looking for our Sunburst parallels, which we'll have in here. And every now and then they, give us some numbered ones as well as an auto here and there in these cello boxes. So that's our 12 fat packs, value packs, jumbo packs, whatever you want to call them. And let's get started. Good luck, guys. Ooh, a Heroes. Those are the cool inserts. London. Nothing available, Mary. We're all sold out. Just getting started. I thought you weren't bitten tonight, Mary. You had to go to sleep early, you said. How's your neck feeling? You had some surgery on it, huh? All right, guys. Here's our first 6 packs. Good luck. And let's get started. We have Patriots, Matt Judon, Sean Alexander, Kadarius Toney, Mike Evans, Joe Theismann, DK Metcalf, Denzel Ward, Devin Singletary, Jamal Adams, Mason Reddick, Rondell Moore, Tyler Boyd, Michael Vick. And for the Jaggies, Travis Etienne, Dalvin Cook, Zach Ertz, A.J. Dillon, Van Jefferson, Andre Johnson, Howie Long, Channing Tindall, Chris Olave for the Saints, Trayvon Walker, Cade Otton, and now we got some Sunburst. First one up is Amari Cooper for the Brownies. These are cool looking cards. I like these cards. They're kind of psychedelic. Amari Cooper, not bad, not bad. Malik Willis on the Sunburst. Sweet. Who had the Titans? Hell yeah, that's a nice one right there. On the extra points, Sunburst, Mr. Willis. Nice little start. Mr. Malik. Let's put him on the board. Then we have Any Given Sunday, Giants, Eli Manning. Kirk Cousins on the Prestigious. Deebo Samuel on the highlight reel for the Niners. And then we have Living Legends, Darren Woodson for the Cowboys. And we move. We have Miles Sanders, Eagles. Noah Fant. Saquon Barkley. Leonard Fournette. Ashton Davis. Harold Landry. Deontay Johnson. James Washington. C.J. Osman. Lamar Jackson. Ezekiel Elliott. Amani Okwara. Joe Mixon. A.J. Terrell. Carson Wentz. Tua. Josh Allen. K.J. Osborne. Austin Eckler. Max Crosby. Charles Cross. Damian Pierce. Pierre Strong. Kyle Hamilton. And then we have Rashawn Gary on the Sunburst. And then we have for Washington, J.D. McKissick on the Sunburst. And we have prestigious Jalen Ramsey. Time-stamped Joey B for the Bengals. We'll put Joey B up there just for now. We'll replace as we need to. Something up there. Then we have Javonte Williams, powerhouse. And then right behind that, on the youth movement, Mr. Ja'Marr Chase. And the Bengals again. So take that one down. We'll put Ja'Marr on the youth movement. Then we have a kid reporter. C.J. Mosley, Jeffrey Simmons, Chase Claypool, J.C. Jackson, Michael Gallup, Andrew Thomas, Vita Vea. We move on. We have a Ja'Marr Chase on the base. Foy Alukin, Myles Garrett, Stefon Diggs, Cortland Sutton, Jeremy Chin, Mike Williams, Rashawn Gary, James Robinson, Alexander Mattson, Harrison Butker, Devontae Adams, Robert Woods, Alec Pierce for the Colts, Matt Corral, Perrion Winfrey, Derek Stingley, and then some Sunburst we have for the Ravens, Marquise Brown, and another Raven, back-to-back Ravens. There's a nice one, Tyler Batty. We'll take Tyler Batty for the Raves. Then we have Mr. Tom Brady on any given Sunday on the Patriots. Malik Willis Sunburst is sweet. Alrighty. Then we have Raquan Smith, powerhouse for the Bears. Cooper Kupp, highlight reel. And another Bengals, Ja'Marr Chase. This one has a little ding, though. You see that in the corner right there. Has a little dinger. Straighten it out a little bit, but there is a Heroes of Ja'Marr Chase. The Bengals are just getting everything. It's got that little tiny right there. Just want you to see that. It's a little like a nick. I'm sure you can kind of, there's ways to kind of put that down, but let me just get it in here. Sweet. Heroes. And then we have Rashad Perry, Demario Davis, Nick Bosa, Elijah Moore, Cameron Hayward, Jameis Winston, Devin Duvernay, Tyron Smith, Sam Darnold, DeAndre Swift, Raquan Smith, Cordarrelle Patterson, Kareem Hunt. And then we have Joey Bosa, Laramie Tunsil, Kenyon Drake, DeForest Buckner, Xavier Howard, Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins, even though he's in his Chiefs uniform, Tracy Walker, Perrion Winfrey, Derek Stingley, Charles Cross, Damian Pierce, and our Sunburst, Rashad Bateman for the Ravens. That's a nice one right there. I'll put Mr. Bateman. I think that's like the third Ravens Sunburst. We'll put Rashad up there. And then after that, Sauce Gardner for the Jets. Let's actually take Mr. Rashad out of there. Let's put Sauce Gardner. So we got a Malik Willis and a Sauce Gardner on the Sunburst exclusives. Only 3 per pack. Some sweet little stars right there. And then we have Michael Pittman on the highlight reel. Mark Andrews Powerhouse. Time-stamped Justin Herbert. Just put him in here. That's the Herbie. And then we have Drake London for the Falcons. On the Season's Greetings. I like these cards. They're cool. Little prisms. Little prisms. And then we have Brandon Ayuk, Zach Wilson, Warren Sapp, Jason Kelsey, Logan Thomas, Russell Wilson, Cameron Jordan, Justin Simmons, Darnell Mooney, Budda Baker, Carson Palmer, Rashad Bateman, Zach Martin, Matt Stafford, Mike Gesicki, Patty Mahomes, Mac Daddy Jones, Rashawn Slater, Davis Mills, Josh Jacobs. And here's our last grab. These are from the first 6 packs. We have Pierre Strong, Kyle Hamilton, Channing Tindall, Chris Olave, and some Sunburst we have for the Packers, Eric Stokes. For Washington, Scary Terry McLaurin. Another nice one. Love some Scary Terry right there. That's cool. Scary Terry. Then we have Tyreek Hill, prestigious for the Finns. Any Given Sunday, Jonathan Taylor, Eli Mitchell, Powerhouse, Brian Urlacher, Legends for the Bears on the Legends insert for the Bears. Kid Reporter, Trent Williams, Marcus Mariota, TJ Watt, Alvin Kamara, Deebo Samuel, Eli Manning, Devin White, Jim Kelly, Jared Goff, Robert Quinn, Matt Ryan, Dawson Knox, Albert Akawakabubaban, David Montgomery, Darius Leonard, Jalen Phillips, Dalton Schultz, Jeff Okudah, Devondre Campbell, Jalen Ramsey, Trayvon Walker, Cade Otton, Kenny Pickett, Mr. Picks. Mr. Pickett is he. Let me get some more. Mr. Picky. I want to see a sunburst of Kenny Pickett. That would be sweet. Quay Walker. Then our sunburst, Zach Martin for the boys. And for the Falcons, Desmond Ridder. God, we are getting some nice ones. We usually never get sunbursts that are like decent players. It's usually just like I said, like your Joe Blows. Just here and there. Oh, gosh. There we go. I'm sorry, I couldn't find my penny sleeves. Let's take out... We gotta swap them up here. We'll just put one here. Can't even see. Let's put Ridder. Alright, then we have Mark Andrews, highlight reels. Levante David, prestigious. James Harrison, any given Sunday. And our heroes, Mr. Aaron Rodgers. For the Packers. Sweet, sweet. Actually, we'll take Scary Terry. Alright, so that was the first 6 packs. Let me just go get a pack of penny sleeves real quick. Alright. And let's get these next 6 packs open. We've had some really nice sunburst. Malik Willis. We've had Sauce Gardner, Scary Terry, and a Desmond Ridder on the sunburst, which is pretty nice. Then our heroes, we have Jamar Chase and Aaron Rodgers. So this is our last 6 packs of the 12 packs. Here we go. And good luck. Bobby Wagner, Mitchell Trubisky, Kendrick Bourne, Drew Lock, Derrick Henry, Darius Slay, Brian Urlacher, Deion Jones, Donovan Peoples, Ray Lewis, Roger Staubach, Robbie Anderson, Kyler Murray, Brian Edwards, Peyton Manning, Dan the Man Marino, Travis Kelce, Aaron Rodgers, Cam Akers, John Grenard, Malik Willis, Logan Hall, Khalil Shakur, Wan'Dale Robinson, start off this grab with some Sunburst. And we have DJ Wonnum. Not sure about him. That was for the Vikings. And we have for the Bucks, Devin White. Then we have prestigious Zach Martin. Time-stamped Aaron Rodgers. Antonio Gibson on the powerhouse. Living legends. Drew Pearson for the boys. Mr. Pearson. We have a kid reporter. Jonathan Allen, Chris Carson, Marshawn Lattimore, Fred Warner, Corey Davis, A.J. Brown, Donovan McNabb, Aquan Bolden, Nick Chubb, Patrick Queen, Trevin Diggs, Christian McCaffrey, Jamal Williams, Denzel Perryman, Ramondre Stevenson, Derwin James, Rex Burkhead, Hunter Renfrow, Kwity Paye, Jevon Holland, Rachaad White, Jaquari Robertson, Jalen Weidermeyer, Arnold Ebiketie. We start off with some more Sunburst. Oh my gosh, I thought that was Joe Burrow. It's actually Carson Palmer. Oh, that's some BS, boy. They tried us. And then, after that, we have Isaiah Likely. This is him on the Ravens. It's a nice one for the Raves. Put him on a little top loader. And then we have Any Given Sunday, Doug Williams for Washington. Prestigious Russell Wilson. Highlight Reels, Adam Thielen. There we go, Zach Wilson on the youth movement for the Jets. Nice one. Swap out. We'll put Zachy up here from now. Then we have Jacoby Myers, Marquez Callaway, George Kittle, Michael Carter, Ryan Tannehill, Lane Johnson, Chase Young, Jalen Johnson, Kyle Pitts, Deshaun Watson, Justin Tucker, Cole Kmet, James Conner, David Njoku, Mecole Hardman, Barry Sanders, A.J. Green, Brevin Jordan, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Damian Harris, Kayvon Thibodeaux, DeMarvin Leal, Alec Pierce, Matt Corral, then we have Keenan Allen for the Chargers on the Sunburst. Then on the Eagles, we have Dallas Goedert. Badass player right there. Mr. Dallas Goedert for the Eagles. Then we have Dalvin Cook Powerhouse. Any Given Sunday, Ty Hilton. Prestigious Adam Thielen. Derrick Henry on the franchise favorites for the Titans. Then we have a kid reporter. Kenny Golladay, Fletcher Cox, Montez Sweat, Tyler Lockett, Drew Brees, Joe Montana, Braxton Berrios, Javonte Williams, Brian Burns, DeAndre Hopkins, T. Higgins, Micah Parsons, Chuba Hubbard, Mon Ra, Cooper Kupp, Kaimi Fairbairn, Daniel Carlson, Marvin Jones Jr., Antonio Gates, Brandon Cooks, Lewin Sine, Aiden Hutchinson, Jordan Davis, Tyler Batty, Mr. Buda Baker for the Cardinals, and another one for the Jets. We already got Sauce Gardner. Now we have Breece Hall for the Jets on the Sunburst. So they got Sunburst Sauce, Sunburst Brees, Youth Movement, Zach Wilson. Nice for the Jets. Nice ones. Any Given Sunday, Peyton Manning. Cameron Hayward, Powerhouse. Jamar Chase, Highlight Reel. Then here's another one for the Jets, Brees Hall, Season's Greetings. Jets are tearing it up now. And we have Matt Judon, Sean Alexander, Kadarius Toney. A couple more grabs here. And then we'll do a recap for those of them that could not make it. Mike Evans, Joe Theismann, DK Metcalf, Denzel Ward, Devin Singletary, Jamal Adams, Hassan Reddick, Rondell Moore, Tyler Boyd, Michael Vick, Dalvin Cook, Zach Ertz, A.J. Dillon, Van Jefferson, Andre Johnson, Howie Long, Laviska Shenault. There's Sauce Gardner, Desmond Ridder, Devontae Wyatt, Khalil Elam. And then we have for the Bears, Darnell Mooney on the Sunburst. Then we have for the Giants, Evan Neal. Then we have Cooper Kupp time-stamped. Prestigious Keenan Allen. Any Given Sunday, Jamar Chase. Living Legends for the Seahawks, Steve Largent. And we have the last of the cards. We have Daniel Jones, Tom Brady on the Bucks, Quinnen Williams, Von Miller, Najee Harris, Hunter Henry, Quandre Diggs, DJ Moore, TJ Hawkinson, Joey B, Russell Gage, Joel Bitonio, Josh Allen, Adam Thielen, Nico Collins, Darren Waller, T-Law, Kirk Cousins, Chris Jones, Aaron Jones, Eric E., James Cook, Greg Dulcich, Trey McBride. And then for the Jaguars, God, I thought that was going to be a T-Law. It's Tyson Campbell. For the Giants, Eli Manning. Powerhouse, Jamar Chase. Highlight Reel, DeAndre Swift. Prestigious, Trent Williams. Billy Goats, the last card of the break. Then a kid reporter, Josh Allen on the Heroes. The last of the 12 packs, the last card. Mr. Billy Goats, Josh Allen. All right, let's get these babies ready for the recap. What I'll do first is just go over all the inserts. I'm not really going to say the names. I'm just going to go right through them so you can get a glimpse. There's a lot of them. So those were just our inserts. And then we had our better cards and our Sunburst. Of course, not all the Sunbursts are good. Most of them are just Joe Blows, but here's Eli Manning, Tyson Campbell for the Jags, Living Legend Steve Largent, Evan Neal for the Giants, Darnell Mooney, Bears. Then we have Brees Hall, Season's Greetings. Brees Hall on the Sunburst. Buda Baker Sunburst. Derrick Henry franchise favorites. Dallas Goedert for the Eagles on the Sunburst. Keenan Allen Sunburst. Sauce Gardner on the Sunburst. Isaiah Likely, Sunburst. Carson Palmer, Sunburst. Devin White, Sunburst. DJ Wanham. Scary Terry, Sunburst. Drake London, season greetings. Zach Martin, Sunburst. Mr. Pickett. Any Given Sunday, Brady. Eric Stokes, Sunburst. Time-stamped Herbert. Rashad Bateman, Sunburst. Youth Movement, Jamar Chase. Tyler Batty, Sunburst. Marquise Brown, Sunburst. Joey B, time-stamped. J.D. McKissick. Rashawn Gary. Living Legends, Darren Woods. Amari Cooper, Sunburst. And then we had Josh Allen, Heroes. Aaron Rodgers, Heroes. Jamar Chase, Heroes. Youth Movement, Zach Wilson. Desmond Ritter on the Sunburst. And a Malik Willis on the Sunburst. And that is the break, guys. Hope you all have a great night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.